Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. I'm Devon if you're new here. We're getting ready for an event and I'm gonna catch you up on my life because we haven't chatted in such a long time. It's October 16th as I'm filming this, and 2 days ago I just got back from spending a week sailing around the coast of Majorca. It was the most fun trip. I reunited with Mackenzie. If you guys have been here for a while, you definitely know her. She is probably one of my first internet friends from back in 2020 when I used to do those Zooms with all those girls, and there's no one that I get more questions about than Style by Mackenzie, honestly. People asking if we're still friends, if we talk, if we're in a fight. It's so funny because we don't talk all the time simply because we live across the country from each other, but we do keep up with each other pretty regularly. But I hadn't seen her in a minute, so it was so fun to get back together with her and visit a country that I have never been to before. That was just like literally such a fun trip. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been struggling with my skin lately. It's actually been such a pain point for me, and while I was in Majorca it was particularly bad. Right now it is still pretty bad, and I'm currently on a medication called spironolactone, and to my understanding it takes a good bit of time for the effects of the spironolactone to show through on your face. Some people say that it takes them 3 months to get through the purging phase. Other people say it takes them 6 months. So I'm about to start month 3 of it, and I just am trying so hard to hold on because I got on it because my skin was starting to break out a little bit, but nothing crazy like what's happening now. And I just simply don't know how much longer I can take my face breaking out. I'm trying to stay strong because Accutane was literally the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Made my period messed up for such a long time, and I'm so glad that it's now finally getting back to more normal. But if I have to do it, like there's some things that I'm like, I will do anything for that. Clear skin is something that I will do anything for. So if any of you guys have ever been on spironolactone, let me know how it's gone for you, because I'm losing hope and my skin is getting worse by the day. I don't want to stay on this negative topic, so let's just talk about my travels over the past few months because I have had so much fun. In September, I started off with a trip to visit my family in Wyoming. My dad has lived there for I think 2 years now, and my mom and my sister finally moved in with him. They just bought a house and now they live in Wyoming. So I went to go visit them because I hadn't, and it was right around my birthday, and I kind of just like wanted to be with my family during that time. So I did a little road trip across the entire state of Wyoming. I did post an entire vlog about all of this, which you guys can see on my channel, and I'll link here. We had the most fun time. I absolutely love Wyoming. It was so beautiful. I didn't expect that from Wyoming. Like, I don't know what I expected, but it was not all of that, and I'm so glad that I made the time to go because I had been pushing it off for so long. I was supposed to go over the summer, like in June or July, and then so many travel things came up that I just couldn't say no to, so it kept getting pushed off. But you'll never regret making time for your family, so I'm very glad that I got to do that. And I'm also super excited because I'm definitely going to be going there for the holidays. I probably won't go there for Thanksgiving, but I'll definitely be there for Christmas. And then I'm kind of thinking that next summer I want to spend a good bit of time there, so we shall see, and more updates to come on that because I feel like my life is genuinely about to change so much. I definitely say that so often and then like bam, nothing happens, but this time I actually mean it. So watch this space because I feel like some things are about to be shifting and changing, and I could not be more excited for it. I got home from Wyoming on the 11th at 9 a.m. and I left for Panama on the 11th at like 4 p.m. So it was a very quick turnaround time, but my friend Lauren got invited to go to Panama with an airline, and she invited me as her +1, and of course I could not say no because I've never been to Panama. And you guys know, or maybe you don't, I'm trying to hit 30 countries before I turn 30. I think Panama was number 14 for me, so I was really excited for the opportunity to see a new country because I have never been to Panama, and I had just never, like, I'd never thought about going there. It's never been on my bucket list. I've not really done any research about it, so I was really excited, and I'm just feeling so grateful. Like, looking back on this year and all of my travels, I'm like, wow, I did that. Like, that's crazy that I did all of that in a year's worth of time. But anyway, back to Panama. This was literally such a fun trip. It was a very go. We were there with a few other creators, and I had such a fun time. The first place we went was called, oh my, The first place we went was called Bocas del Toro, and this was like the more beachy, more like coastal, beautiful area of Panama, and it was so stunning. That was definitely my favorite part of the entire time we were there. Swam, we saw so many starfish, we stayed at the most beautiful hotel, and it was just such a fun part of our trip. And then we headed to Panama City. We did a rainforest day, we saw the Panama Canal. We just got to do a lot of things in Panama City, and that was also equally as fun. And it was such a fun way to spend my birthday. And then for the rest of September, I was home. I had a trip planned to go up to Central Coast, California, to Paso Robles and Pismo Beach, but I think I'm gonna do that in November now. We wanted to get some fall content, but their temperature was gonna be in like the hundreds, so we decided to push it back a little bit to November to actually get some fall content. And of course, once that happens, I will definitely vlog it, but I'm happy that I got some rest, because then in the very beginning of October, I headed to Mallorca. I haven't edited the Mallorca vlog yet, but definitely by the time you're seeing this, it will be up. That was honestly such a fun trip. I can't remember a trip that I've had that much fun on in a while. I think it was so much fun because it was more of like a vacation than work. Of course, there was work to be done. Mackenzie was working with a yacht company, which is why we got the opportunity to sail around on a yacht for a week. But there were also boys on this trip, and I feel like whenever boys are present, it kind of makes me focus more on having fun than like getting all the shots and all the angles. And for that, I'm honestly so grateful. We had such a fun time, such a fun group, and I am so grateful for everything we got to experience on that trip. I obviously haven't been on a trip with Mackenzie since we literally went to Nashville in 2021. If you remember that, comment down below. But it has been a minute since I've been on a trip with Mackenzie, and I don't know, I just caught myself feeling so grateful for the opportunity to travel, for my job, for helping me meet these amazing people, and it was just such a fun time. So now that we're all caught up on me, let me know what you guys have going on down below in the comments. I know summer is basically over, but it kills me to say that, and I'm just so sad that summer is fleeting. The days are getting shorter, I'm getting uglier. Well, I'm not ugly, and I never will be, but I'm just like, I feel so much cuter over the summer. And now it's definitely because of my skin that I'm looking at myself in this lens, but you know, it's okay. Finishing touches, this brow pomade or brow gel by Well People, but I kind of do like the brown vibe. It just makes it a little bit more cash. All right, I think I'm ready to get dressed and head out. I actually need to head out literally right now. Actually running out of the door, but this is the fit. Cardigan is Old Navy, skirt is Jerv Avenue, shoes are Vagabond, and bag is thrifted Kenneth Cole. Let's go.
Gallagher, and this is Megan. We're the area marketing personnel for these properties, and we're super excited to have you guys all here.
Dude, wait, I want to see him.
You guys have a good
We're making s'mores. And this is come over there. Also, I have an espresso martini. Oh wait, cheers first.
How's it?
No, I might go up there and get me some candy.
I know, I was like, I'm gonna slip this in the I haven't had a camping. I'm always coming back in time.
Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning. I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I spent the entire day editing my Mallorca vlog. I'm actually so proud of it. I didn't think I was doing a good job at vlogging while I was there, but it ended up being 30 minutes, which is longer than like regular videos that I've been posting, at least recently. I have a few things I need to get done today. I am hanging out with Roxy at like 2 to take some content, hang out. I haven't seen her in a minute, probably like a week actually. I haven't been sleeping well lately, and it's actually been very concerning. I'm not sure if it's because I just came back from a very different time zone or haven't been going on my walks either, so maybe that's what it is. But literally every day I will wake up at like midnight to 2 o'clock, and I just can't go back to sleep. So I've literally been awake since like 1:30 this morning, and I guess that would make sense because that's around 9 a.m. Mallorca time, which is when I was waking up. But I gotta figure it out. I'm definitely gonna have to get back into my workout grind because I just need to do that to feel better. Yeah, something's gotta give. I've also just been scrolling so much, so I think today I'm going to try and make a conscious effort to, first of all, go on my walk like right before or after dinner, or maybe even after I'm done hanging out with Roxy, I'll go on a walk. And then just, yeah, not to be scrolling on social media literally all day long, because that is really killing me. But happy Thursday. I also am feeling slightly awkward because I haven't vlogged in such a long time, like just talking to the cam. And you know when you don't vlog for a while, it's just like awkward. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if you remember in the first clip when I was doing my makeup, I was talking about my skin, and it might not look like it's that much better, but it is so much better. Like right now, everything here I feel like is mostly hyperpigmentation. Like I can definitely feel the texture on my skin, but when you look at it this way, before you could like see the texture from the side, and now you can't really. They're all pretty much flat. I do think that when I travel, I switch up my nighttime routine, or I switch up my skincare routine just a little bit, because I use travel size containers, but like they're travel size containers from brands, so I just like pick up the travel size that they've sent me. And I think this is just a lesson that I just need to use the products that I'm using every day. I really don't know what's going on with my skin. I honestly have no clue. I think I said I'm on spironolactone. We're trying to see what's going on with that, but for now all I can do is keep taking my pills and hope for the best. But I'm really crossing my fingers that by the time I go on my next trip, which is like in a month, my skin will be clear, because that would kill me. I'm about to head out to get coffee with Roxy. I'll probably not get coffee because I already had coffee today. Here's the fit. I literally tried on so many different outfits, and I am ending up in a white t-shirt and jeans because it's reliable. You know, I'm wearing these cowboy boots. I was gonna wear Sambas or Specials, but I don't know, I feel like this is cuter. And then my stud Tommy bag, my favorite always. But yeah, I'm about to head out now. Oh, jewelry is, where's this from? This is from Zara. It came in a set of 3, and then rings. So old, I can't even remember. I'm very excited because the sun is out. Haven't seen Roxy in a minute. And I'm also gonna bring my film camera because I have like 8 shots left, and I kind of want to shoot them today and drop them off at the film place, because the film place is right next to the coffee shop we're going to. So got the film camera, and I guess it's time to go.
I have an ornament before. Yeah,
Good morning, guys. I am currently getting ready to go to a doctor's appointment. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I have been going to my doctor every single month, once a month, because I am, you know, kind of on a little health and fitness journey, and I also want to really monitor my cycle as well. So I've just been going in there. She's been telling me, you know, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, you know, the whole 9 yards, make sure I'm on the right track. But I do really feel super good about the progress I made, and just like about my body right now. It's such an interesting thing when your body changes, whether you perceive that as good or bad. It's always a little bit of an adjustment period to feel comfortable and confident in that new body. So I was telling my friend Roxy yesterday when we were taking photos, I was like, you know, I feel like I've lost a little bit of weight, and while I'm, you know, proud of myself for putting in the work to do that, I still feel like, not still, but I feel like it's an adjustment for me to become used to how my body feels now. And it's not that I don't like the way it looks or that I didn't before. I love the way my body looked before. I love the way it looks now, but it's just like in my clothes, I'm feeling a little awkward. So it's interesting. It's like everything is a good thing, but I have to like, I don't know, I just have to like, my mind and my body need to connect, but that's neither here nor there. I'm getting ready, and then after my appointment, I'm going to see if I have time. I really want to have poke bowls for dinner like this weekend. I always try to do something new and fun. Not that poke bowls are new, but I like to switch it up on the weekends from my regular chicken or salmon. because I get bored, and that's when I'm more susceptible to eating out. And I'm really trying not to eat out this week because I booked a trip to, I think I said this, but I'm going to Houston this weekend to have a little girl, not this weekend, next weekend, to have a little girls trip with my mom and my sister. I was born in Houston, if you guys didn't know, and the church that this is actually so random and bizarre, but the church that I went to in Houston, where I'm pretty sure I was baptized at, and had my baby dedication, all of these things, when we moved to Northern Virginia, we started going to this church, and this pastor came, who is now the pastor at that church. He came, and shockingly, our pastor from Houston and our new pastor from Virginia in this church that we had been going to for a few years before he got there, they were childhood best friends, and they grew up together in the south side of Chicago. Such a small world. So every year when they have their anniversary, they will visit each other's church. It's crazy how connected everyone in this world is. So my mom was initially going there, and then my sister lives in Dallas, so my older sister was like, oh yeah, like I'll come, and now I'm going. As for right now, I'm getting ready for a little appointment. I don't think I'm gonna do makeup, but it's gonna be a very tight time crunch because I am going to a little high tea today at La Valencia Hotel. If you guys have been to San Diego, it's the Pink Hotel in La Jolla. Super cute. I think that this is what I'm gonna wear. This is the dress that I'm hoping to wear, and hopefully it looks good. But I do have this as well. I could wear that. Honestly, it's me. I don't have any shortage of pink items in my closet. But as for right now, I just need to get dressed fast because, yeah, we gotta go. I've just gotten back from my doctor's appointment and I'm rushing to get ready. I'm gonna do some super quick makeup and get ready. I literally have 20 minutes for both makeup and fit, and I haven't even decided what fit I'm wearing. Great, 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 great. Doctor's appointment went well though. Feeling good. I think a few months ago I talked about how my period was super irregular and I was concerned. My period is back. Stress is another thing that could have played a factor, but you know, the most annoying thing I feel like as someone who is plus size is when you go to the doctor and you tell them about your problems and they say, have you ever considered losing weight? And it's like, I mean, yes, but like that's not what we're talking about right now. That is literally not what we're talking about. And I absolutely love my doctor. She's actually a nurse practitioner, but from day one, she's never said that to me. And she's just been nothing but supportive and encouraging. And I am really grateful to my doctor. I feel like that is like one of the adult things that happens when you're like, I just really need to find a good doctor. I'm not just gonna stick with a doctor because I don't want to look for another one or whatever the reason is. I think it's so important to have a doctor that advocates for you and that you feel confident that they have your best interest at heart. And at the end of the day, no one's going to have your best interest at heart more than you will have your own at heart. So that's something that you honestly just have to do your own research on things and be knowledgeable for yourself. But it also does really help to have a good provider. But after that, I went to H Mart to pick up some tuna, and I also got some sticky rice for that. And then I went to Vaughn's to pick up some vegetables to put in my poke to marinate. And then I went to Sam's because I had my spironolactone was ready to be picked up. And now we're back and I'm like rushing to get my stuff together. Skin is looking so much better today, guys. Like, wow. We're gonna skip the foundation today because I simply don't have time for that. Benitent, always a fave, especially over the summer. I keep saying things are over the summer. It's like, girl, it's fall, but it's summer in San Diego. Finishing touches, I'm actually curious how long this took me because it feels like it took me like 2 seconds to do this. Favorite setting powder, this is in the shade Rich Peach, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, from One Size. I learned this trick when you're putting on setting powder and also spraying setting spray around this area to do this so it gets into the crevices. I'm literally obsessed with the finish. Last two products, we have some Freshness Clear Brow Gel from Well People. I actually hate the way that this looks because my makeup is obviously brown, so this thing looks brown and the liquid is no longer clear, it's brown. It's gross, I'm sorry. I also recently tried to switch to a brown mascara and it just doesn't do anything for me, honestly. I think my features might be a little bit too dark for brown mascara. Like my eyelids are pretty dark. So you just simply, my eyelashes, have I been saying brows? I meant lashes. My lashes just kind of disappear. And maybe that's the vibe for like when I'm doing like no makeup at all. Like not a no makeup look, but actually no makeup and I just want to have my lashes. But I don't know when I would ever be in that scenario. Finishing off with my absolute favorite little gloss. This is from It Cosmetics and it's called a Confidence in a Serum Gloss. Wow, let's get dressed. Okay, these are the outfit vibes. I am a little nervous because this is kind of short. I'm trying to decide between these two shoes. I know that these are the ones I should pick. These are definitely not the vibe, but do I want to be in heels? That's the thing. Guys, I actually hate wearing heels. Oh, thank God my toes are done. I do think some more blush is necessary. I think it's time to go.
But you're like a social media manager too, like can we chat?
But otherwise, I guess as I pour these ladies, I should ask, have you two joined?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This, you guys perfectly color scheme. It's like your models here.
Thank you so much. Wow. Good morning, my little angels. It's been like a week since I vlogged and I'm trying to get back to it. I feel like that little video of Shawn Mendes when he's like, hey, hey.
What's up? Wow. Hey, people. It's been a minute.
Anywho, today is a busy day. I have to go into a thrift store because I think I was talking about this last week and I went in and I got a few pieces, but I didn't record the experience because I knew that I was gonna come back and actually record it. And like, I don't know, you just can't be like doing too much. Either I'm gonna be actually shopping or I'm gonna be recording it. And like maybe I'll stumble upon something that I like, but today we are actually recording it. Here's the fit check. We're about to be out of the door. I need to transfer this into my little plastic cup and then we're ready. This hasn't been marinating in the fridge at all. It's been sitting out, but with some ice, we'll solve that problem. Down eating some lunch. I have a rotisserie chicken from Sam's, like the little breast vibes, and then I just have a Caesar salad. I feel like that's been my meal so much recently, and typically I eat a really late breakfast and then I just eat dinner, and I don't really eat lunch usually because I just eat breakfast so late in the morning that I just like am not hungry until dinner. But today for some reason I'm so hungry. Well, I definitely ate breakfast earlier than I usually do, but I'm just like so hungry. And I try to time it perfectly with my food and when I'm leaving because I don't want to waste things, and I'm obviously not gonna leave things in my fridge because I know that it'll be bad by the time I get back. So I have literally the perfect amount of food to have breakfast and lunch tomorrow before my flight. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm hungry, like I need to eat now, but that means I don't have anything for like I would be short one meal. And then Roxy texts me and she's like, oh, she invited me to go to an event with her tomorrow. And she said they give her food and bev credit. So she said to come hungry. And I'm like, oh, I fear you ate with that one. Also, I obviously love Roxy. Roxy is like one of my closest friends here, I feel like. And we didn't even meet until, we met a year ago actually. We met on a brand trip a year ago. And I went to Mexico City with her, which was such a fun time. This is all related, so stick with me. So my top love language is gifts and acts of service. And whenever I tell people that, I feel like they kind of look at me a certain way. Like, that's so materialistic, blah blah blah, whatever. And I try to explain like, no, it could be such a tiny thing. Like you could pick up a rock on the side of the road and say like, this made me think of you, and that would make me feel like so special and like loved. And I've never had a good example like that to give about acts of service. But Roxy texted me and was like, oh, it's at the La Valencia Hotel. Do you want to meet there? Or do you want me to pick you up? And I don't know why her offering to pick me up just made me feel like literally $1 million bucks. Like, oh my gosh, you literally love me for real. Because there are so many people, not so many people, but you know, like there are just friends that you have that they could be meeting you somewhere that's like 2 steps from your front door and they're not picking you up. Like they're like, you can get there on your own. And there's nothing wrong with that, but when someone offers to pick me up, I don't know what it is about that. It just makes me feel like my heart is exploding. So little shout out to Roxy, because I love you, girl. I love you, and I'm excited for us to have a fun little evening. So I'm just gonna, so sorry for all the noise. I mean, I feel like I say this literally every video at this point, but hopefully the construction will be done soon. But anywho, I'm gonna watch this. I'm watching Love is Blind, and I am really excited to see what they say. It's they just posted, a new episode was uploaded today, and I think it's the weddings. So we're gonna see who gets married and who doesn't. But if you're watching this video when it comes out, let me know who you think is gonna last the entire year. I will be caught up by the time you watch this. But let's enjoy some lunch.
It's like weird, there's something wrong with you.
Nervous, but like, you told me about loving me because of who I am.
Yeah.
And like, for the first time I was like 100% myself.
We couldn't tell like what exactly that would look like in person.
It's literally insane.
Nothing like left to be said then.
A quick little outfit change. I really wanted to wear my Olin bag because I'm bringing my laptop, and it's also 77 degrees outside, so I switched my top to be one that has no sleeves. I'm about to go drop off my laundry and then head over to Hermosa Surf Shop. I don't think I'll be getting anything today. I'm just gonna chill. I need to edit some stuff. Yeah, I'll probably get, do I see a spider? Ugh. I'm having a crisis right now, but I am going to have to just disregard that. Also disregard the pants on the floor. This is what I'm wearing to the event tonight. I don't know, I feel like this is the best that I could do. You can see it a little bit better now. I really do like this top. I think it's so cute, and it'll be super cute. Like, I can just envision wearing this with like a little skirt. I am already sweating, so that's a sign that I literally just need to chill. But I'm ready. Roxy's on the way to pick me up, and we're gonna have a lovely little evening. I think it might be a little bit chillier tonight, so I hope I don't get cold, but I'm ready to eat, guys. Literally, I have been so hungry all day. I don't know what's in the water, but I'm ready to grub. Also did my makeup, and like I said, I'm sweating. Good morning, guys. I'm currently packing, and I'm trying to figure out what all I want to bring. I have this outfit for Friday during the day. We're not really doing anything, so I have this, and then I have these little denim shorts from Abercrombie & Fitch. I think that'll be like a very good just casual fit. And then I have my underwear that I need to wear with that. I'm gonna wear my pink Adidas shoes on the plane, and I'll probably wear that with that outfit. I have some pajamas here, and then I think for church on Sunday I'm gonna wear this little dress that I thrifted yesterday. It's super cute, and it's like, it doesn't look that long, but once you put it on, it's pretty, it covers it enough, you know. So I'm gonna wear this. It's gonna be like 85 degrees, so I don't want to be hot, but I'll bring this and just like put it over my shoulders. I feel like you have to have a cardigan and sweater in church, even if it's hot, just because, you know, you gotta cover yourself up a little bit. I got these pants last year for a partnership and they literally did not fit me. They were too tight. But then I tried them on yesterday and they fit me. So maybe I'll try these on, or maybe, I don't know, I would rather bring these to Cook Islands when I go. Oh, I'm going on a trip to the Cook Islands. We're not going to talk about that now, but I'd rather bring these on my next little tropical vacation that's happening in November. So maybe I'll leave those here. Maybe with this little shirt that I just pulled out of my clean clothes, so it's very wrinkled. I feel like I just really hope that this hotel has a steamer because I'm gonna need one, obviously. Whenever I travel, I try to keep all of my clothes to be in the same color palette so that I can mix and match things and it doesn't look off or strange. Like I could definitely wear this button-down shirt with the blue jeans that I have. I'll probably bring one other pair of sneakers like in my carry-on or in my bag that can go with everything. So yeah, I'll bring this to wear with the little skirt. I'm really trying not to overpack because I think I really want to go thrifting. Thrifting is just not that great in San Diego. Like the place I went yesterday was great. I mean, it was like a nice thrift store, but I feel like there's just so many better places to thrift, and I love thrifting in different cities. My favorite city to thrift in by far is Orlando, Florida. I found literally the best pieces that I've ever owned from a thrift store in Orlando, Florida. Okay, so I have Friday during the day. I'm gonna need something for Friday night. I have Saturday during the day. I don't think we're doing anything Saturday night, but we might be. And then I have Sunday during the day, which I'll also just wear it at night. Hi guys, I have to thank you so much for watching this video and just express how much I appreciate you all for sticking with me even when I decide to ghost you all for a few weeks and not give any explanation. To be honest, life has just been doing its thing. It's been mostly good. I know with this past week's election, it was brutal. I had to get off the internet. I had to go outside. I had to reconnect with nature, honestly, to kind of come back from the disappointment that I feel for women, for people in minority communities, for the trans community, for the LGBTQ plus community as a whole. I just feel so deeply for everyone who feels scared right now, and I hope that this channel can provide you a little bit of an escape and a little bit of peace in this really scary and uncertain time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.